tools in software testing side like Cypress, Selenium Java, Selenium Python, and Protractor, Cypress, and WebDriver IO, Playwright. So many tools are there. So day by day, new tools always will come. We have to take it as a challenge to learn the new things. Okay. Yeah. So every week there will be a one workshop or any topic or anything. Last few weeks back, I have taken on Cypress part. You can visit our YouTube channel. You will find it. YouTube channels. We are having two channels actually. One is Chris Software Solutions. Another one is onlinetestinghelp.com. So you'll find over there. Fine. So this workshop I'm planning for the part 1, which I'm going to cover how the framework will be there in real time. So what are all the different things will be there in the framework in real time point of view, how we need to frame the framework or how the new projects will started in the new project and all. Usually in agile model, what is in sprint automation nowadays, which is booming. Okay, how the things will happen in real time and all. So next week or further week, I'm going to take part 2 session, which is integrating with Selenium 4 features, like Selenium grid implementation is changed in Selenium 4, which is more talks about Docker integration part and all in Selenium 4, which is also we are using in real time. That is a little advanced stuff. So I will take another session for it, integration with the Jenkins and Selenium grid part. So for now, we are going to see in today's session how the framework and how in real time the things are happening. What are all the different things required for you guys, okay, to work on the real-time project on the Selenium side and all, guys. Okay, so perfect. In this team, okay, so who all are working currently on Selenium side? Anybody are there? Or anybody are having any idea on Selenium? Just you can put the chat box. Anybody are having any knowledge on Selenium, or you don't know anything? Or you can talk about it, no problem. Anybody are having any knowledge on Selenium? Because for this concept, you want to understand, just you need to have some knowledge on Selenium side. That will give pretty much clear knowledge about how the framework and all, guys.
Yeah, I have like a basic knowledge with respect to commands and basic stuff I know actually with respect to Selenium.
Okay, so that part is enough to understand the framework. Yes, I do think you are having some knowledge on Java as well, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep. So what about others, guys? Suganya and Vilas, all other people?
Yes, sir. I do have. I can locate as
Okay.
and Java. I know, sir.
Okay, perfect.
Basic things.
But you are not working on Selenium, correct? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So that's fine. So anyway, you are having some knowledge because framework is a concept which we require little basic stuff that will give more knowledge. If you don't have it also, that is fine. Try to understand what I'm explaining and all. Anybody else, guys? Nijo and Srinivas, Lakshmi, what about you guys? Just I want to understand where you people are, and based on that, I will tune myself to make you guys understanding.
Yeah, I also have basic knowledge in Selenium.
Who is that? Srinivas. Okay.
Yeah, Srinivas.
Sure. What about others? Nijo?
Sir, I put it in the chat actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I saw your chart. Yeah. Got it. Fine. So I hope rest of the guys also you are having some knowledge on it. That's fine. Let me start with it. Fine, guys. So what is the use of the Selenium? First of all, Selenium is the automation tool which is used for automating the web applications, guys. It supports only web applications, not more than that. Okay. But you want to automate anything apart from web, even web also nowadays full stack they're using like React.js and AngularJS tools and all. Front-end technologies. For those technologies, again, Selenium is not going to support. It supports only the HTML kind of thing, which may be developed with any programming language. That's fine. So Selenium supports different languages, as you know. It is supporting Java, .NET, Python, whatnot, JavaScript. Okay, so PHP, so many languages are there. But in those famous thing is Java. So usually most of the people are doing nowadays with Java, and little bit Python is also growing like anything nowadays. Okay, so coming to the framework, let me share my screen and I will show you how usually the framework, let me draw and I will show you. So how the generally, okay, anybody can tell me what is framework? Anybody are having any idea? What is framework? Guys, anybody? Because it is an interactive session, guys. I don't want to make myself explain something and you guys has to follow. So it is kind of an interactive session. So please talk more about it, whatever you know.
Framework is like built-in. It has built-in libraries. We can just call the. We can utilize by calling the functions like that. So.
Okay. So the framework, I can say framework is something like the process how you are going to automate the application. What is the process you are going to follow? Okay. How you are building, as you said, how you are building the libraries. Okay. The process, what we are following for automating the application is nothing but framework. Okay. So different processes may be there. I mean, different kind of frameworks, but the famous thing is page object model plus page factory, which is one I'm going to show you today. And some other sessions and all I will take it and Cucumber part and other stuff. Okay. And data-driven framework will be there. Keyword-driven frameworks will be there. So, but nowadays, the famous thing is like page object model, page factory is a kind of framework, which I designed the framework in a simple way. I'm going to explain you today that framework so that end of the session, everybody in the session can understand how the framework has to be in real time. Okay, perfect. Framework is something like what, guys? Framework is something like the process what you are going to follow. In that process, you may need to maintain some organized structure of your libraries or your files. Okay, why we need to maintain organized structure? Because it should be easy maintainable. Okay, it should be easy maintainable and it should be easy to adaptable to other projects as well. Whatever the libraries you have written and all, it should be reusable. Okay, so it should save time to the client, whatever the framework. If any changes will be there, you should be in the position to change in very less time and make it work for other projects as well. That is nothing but easy to adaptable. And it should be reusable. Any libraries and all, if you are having, so those libraries, you should be in the position to adaptable to other projects as well. Okay. And the framework would save time to the automation engineer if you will put the organized way of structure of your files and all. Okay. So these are all the few advantages why we need to develop a framework. See anything. So framework is something like the organized structure of your files or libraries or scripts or your test data, whatever it is. Okay. So within usually any framework, okay, the main thing should be within a single click. Okay, you should be in the position to run your scripts. Everything, whatever you develop, you should be in the position to run your scripts within a single click. And also, this should be automated way also. Okay, automated executions also your framework should support. Then only it is useful, because every time nobody will be there to run one by one test case and all. Okay, so that is the reason your framework should be in an automated way. It should be allowed us to execute our scripts. So for these all and all, usually, okay, so coming to the framework, usually what we're going to do is different things we're going to see actually. Okay, so like the first thing you can see, any framework starts with, how many of you heard about pom.xml, guys? Anybody know? Anybody knows, heard about pom.xml in the Maven? Okay, let me start with here. Any project, okay, most of the times we are doing with Selenium, the most demanded building tool. Anybody can spell it, guys? What is the most demanding building tool? Which is a Maven.
Maven.
Okay, okay, yeah. What is the use of Maven, guys? Do you think anybody? Because it is a interactive, guys. Please talk to everyone. I don't mind anybody is talking anything.
Okay, sir.
So what exactly you are going to get with Maven? It is a building tool. Okay, it is a build tool. It will help us to download your libraries. I mean your jar files, whatever will be there. That is the reason I'm using some new terminologies here. Whoever is having some knowledge on Selenium, they can easily understand, because it is not a basic session which I'm taking. Little knowledge is required, guys. If you don't have it, please follow the session till the end. Surely you will get some knowledge. But if you want to get more and more knowledge, please refer our YouTube channel. Almost I uploaded so many videos over there. Easily you will understand what is Selenium, how the things will be there and all. Okay. So whoever is having basic knowledge, for them, this session really helpful. At least you need to know what is jar files in Java and all. Okay, Java archives. So those things are required here to understanding this. Okay. I hope you all are having some knowledge on Selenium. Fine. So Maven is mainly helpful for the automatic download of your jar files. It will help. So you can change your version numbers in your Maven form.xml, which automatically it will be taken care by the to download latest libraries for you. I will show you all this practically. Yeah, so it will download you all the latest libraries and all and make it available to your particular project. That is the main use. And also you can integrate with TestNG as well. TestNG is a one more tool, guys. Okay, one more framework usually, where we will configure our scripts, what to run and all. We can configure our scripts here. So usually it is also a very demanding configuration with Selenium. So by using TestNG, it is a framework. It is giving us so many annotations, which will help us to which order you want to run and which test scripts you want to run, which you don't want to run, and you want to run parallelly. So all these configurations, you are going to get it, but with the TestNG part. Okay. So Maven and TestNG we are using in our framework. The next part is like Git we may use. Anybody having any idea what is GitHub?
Yeah, sir.
What is the GitHub, guys?
It's like a repository for storing our source code.
Perfect. Perfect. So it is a repository where we can maintain our source code. Okay. Whatever the source code is required for our project. Why we need to use GitHub? Why can't we maintain in our local machine? Because in the local machine may corrupt at any time. We may need to lose our data. And that is one reason. The second reason is if code is there in your machine, somebody else in your team might not able to access the code. So that is the reason we need to put somewhere into the, like how we are maintaining in Google Drive for safety and anywhere we can access, right? Similar way, we need to put our code into a GitHub where everybody in our project can able to access the code. Okay. So most of the times nowadays, the trending repository is GitHub. Okay. Older days and all, so many tools are there like VSS and Visual Studio Code related also is there. So, but nowadays, so many features it is giving, and GitHub is having free open. I mean, it is free is there and licensed is there, and you can practice GitHub. You can create your own account and you can maintain it. Anyway, I'm going to show you our GitHub account also, so that whatever the code I'm showing here, you can download from there, and you can start practicing on that framework, guys. Okay. Whatever the test scripts I'm running now at the end of this session, I will show you the GitHub, our GitHub path. Directly, you can go there and download our code, and you can execute those scripts. Okay, that is how it will be there. So please wait till the end of the session. I will share you all these details to you. Okay, fine. So GitHub is a repository where you can store your code and all. Perfect. Next part is what is Jenkins, guys? Anybody have any idea? So Jenkins is a CI/CD tool, continuous integration and continuous deployment tool, which is very famous tool. Okay, it is also a free tool. You can configure in your machine and you can use it. Selenium, most of the things we are using open source tools, guys. Even Selenium is also a open source. How many of you know Selenium is open source, guys? Anybody know it or no? Selenium is a open source or licensed?
Yeah, it's open
It's
source.
open source.
Okay, perfect. What is the difference between free and open source? Anybody?
We can access community guidance. So that is the difference.
Community, okay. No, my question is what is free and what is open source? Both are same? Guys, anybody? Any idea? What is free, what is open source?
I think both are same.
Yes, Srinivas.
Yeah, both are same.
Both are same, do you think?
Yeah, open source and free, both are same.
Okay. Abhilash, you are telling something. Both are same for you also?
Yeah, I think so. Not sure.
Perfect. Anybody are having any opinion? Both are different.
Yes, sir. Both are different. We get some support like that. In free means we won't get any support or
Hmm.
like that.
No,
There is some difference.
I'm not asking difference between free and license. I'm asking difference between free and open source. Yeah, I agree with you if I ask on free and license, but I'm not asking free and license. Yeah, as you said, license you may get support, but okay, let me explain you. So,
Okay.
coming to the free and open source, try to understand here. Free means freely you can use the application, you can use it, but you cannot customize. Are you getting my point? The source code will not be available to you. Whatever they have given, you have to use it. Gmail is free, but is it open source? Anybody? Open source means it is free and you have access to code, access to their code. You can customize as per your requirement. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So now tell me, Gmail is a free or open source?
It's free.
Correct. It is not an open source. You cannot change anything in the Gmail. Whatever they have given, you have to use it. It is free. Okay. So, and some softwares will be there. You can download their source code. You can change according to your requirement. Then that is open source. Open source means it is free and also you have access to their source code. You can customize according to your requirement. Now tell me, Selenium is what? Free or open source?
Open source.
Correct. It is the open source. Okay. You have access to the libraries. You can change whatever you want. Okay. So you can on top of it, you can apply your logics and you can change the existing behavior of the Selenium libraries. You can do that. So that is the reason I'm calling Selenium as a open source. Okay, perfect. So in the similar way, what I'm telling, Jenkins is a tool which is a CI/CD tool, guys. Continuous integration and continuous deployment tool, where you will be having your code in GitHub. You are developing it in somewhere in your machine. You are pushing that code to GitHub. From the GitHub, you are connecting it to the Jenkins. Okay. Jenkins, what it will do, it will take the code from GitHub. It will run accordingly as per your requirement. Okay. Perfect. Then what is Selenium Grid, guys? Anybody having any idea on Selenium Grid? Anybody? Sorry. Anybody heard about it? What is Selenium Grid? So yeah, Selenium doesn't have capability. I mean, Selenium itself, not Grid I'm talking about. Selenium libraries itself doesn't have capability to run different machines. For that, they have given Selenium Grid. Selenium Grid will allow us to run on different machines which may have different operating systems also. For example, your application is there. Well, let me take Gmail only. Is Gmail works only in Windows? Do you think? Guys, please be proactive and answer to me.
No,
Is
sir.
Gmail works only in Windows?
No.
No, it will work on Linux and other operating.
Yeah, you can work on Linux, you can work on Mac, you can work on Ubuntu, right? Is Gmail works only in desktop or is it works in mobile as well?
Both.
Both. Perfect. So in mobile also, again, iPhone, they will use their own operating system. Okay, Android is there. iPhone, iOS will be there. So yeah, now Nokia and all, they will use their own operating systems, correct? So you want to test your application on different machines. Let me take Gmail only. You want to test it on Windows, you want to test on Linux, Mac, and different mobiles, whether it is working or not. Do you think whether they might have tested it or not on all these devices? Without testing, is they are releasing into the market any product, Google?
No, sir.
Yeah, without testing, they're not releasing into the market. Then how they are going to test it? They will take 100 people and they will give one device to everyone and they will ask us to test it. Do you
No,
think?
parallelly they will test
So,
parallel execution.
correct. So they're not going to give mobile devices and desktops to 100 people and ask them to test it. Again, in the Chrome, do you think all are using all the latest version of the Chrome? Some people might have used old versions also, right?
Yeah.
Your Gmail should support or not?
Yes, it should support.
It should support. Correct. So Chrome is fine. But what about Firefox? What about, Opera? What about Edge? Okay, this is about Windows part. Let me go to the iOS part. So there, Safari browser we might have. Okay. So how we are going to test all these things manually? So because Google does not give all the devices and everything, Mac machines, laptops, mobile devices and everyone, then how they are going to test it? Then they are going to use the Selenium grid. Okay. So Selenium grid is the one. Script is same because functionality is same, right? Gmail functionality is same in anywhere you can log in, anywhere you can see. Functionality is not going to change. Only browser may change, device may change. It may be desktop or it may be mobile, correct? Or it may be a tab, different things. Okay. So then how they are going to do? Because same scripts will be there. Scripts are not going to change. Only the changing part is your mobile devices, your desktops, your tab, whatever it is. Okay. Your operating systems. That is possible by using what? Selenium grid. Grid will allow you to run your same scripts on different operating systems, different machines, different browsers. I think, different browsers you can do with TestNG also. You no need of Selenium grid, but different browsers you want to run it on different machines, then you need Selenium grid. In the same machine you want to run on any browser parallelly, yes, you can do with TestNG, but TestNG doesn't have capability to run on different machines. Then you need to go with what? Selenium grid. Selenium grid only allows us to run your scripts on different machines. Okay. Those machines might have different operating systems or same, that is different case. Okay. Perfect. So these are all the different things we required to develop a framework. Okay. So in real time and all, we are using all these tools, but all along with Selenium. Okay. Selenium is not a tool, I can say. What is Selenium, guys? Is it a tool? Anybody? Selenium is a collection of libraries. That's it. It is not a tool. Do you have any IDE for Selenium? Anybody? IDE means what? Integrated Development Environment. Like Eclipse is a IDE. IntelliJ is a IDE. Visual Studio Code is a IDE. Do we have any separate IDE for Selenium?
No, sir. We have to use Eclipse or
Correct.
IntelliJ.
Do you think Eclipse is developed by Selenium? No, Eclipse is developed by somebody else. So Selenium is not a tool. Selenium is only collection of libraries. It is having all the libraries in the jar files. Okay, so those jar files we need to download and we need to associate with our Eclipse. So I can say Selenium is not a tool. Selenium is a collection of libraries where we are using for our automation. Perfect. So what are all the things we are using, guys? We are using build tool is Maven, and the framework we are using is TestNG. Okay. So TestNG is having different capabilities, guys. If you want, I will take one more session on this separately. This session explicitly for the framework, I'm going to show you. And the scripts, you can develop your scripts based on by using all these Selenium, Maven, TestNG, and GitHub is the place where you're going to store your code. And Jenkins is the place where you are, it is used for performing unattended executions. You don't need to execute manually. Automatically, it will perform the execution. You can set the time and what scripts you want to execute. It will do it for you. And Selenium grid is something, as I told you, like you want to run it on different machines, browsers, or devices. You can, yes, it is possible. So these are all the different tools or technologies required for us. Okay. Perfect. Along with that, you want to learn Selenium, little bit of Java knowledge is also not like very high level. Okay. At least some basic knowledge. OOPS concepts. How many of you have knowledge on OOPS concepts, guys? Anybody or no? Guys, I need quickly answers because it is a, yeah. So as I told you, interaction session, please. Whenever I ask something, please reply to me, guys, so that I'm in the position to understand where you are and whether you are following or not. Okay. It is not one-way communication. Perfect. Tell me, guys. So, if you are having any knowledge on OOPS concepts, because that is also required for us, guys. You want to
I
work with.
have some basic knowledge like object creation and properties, methods, and classes and all.
Okay. So whatever you talked about, that is not coming under OOPS concepts. Okay. OOPS
Okay.
concepts talks about what? Inheritance, polymorphism,
Yeah. I have knowledge on inheritance actually, like different types of inheritance as well.
Correct. Correct. I'm going to ask you one more question. Is Java supports multiple inheritance? If yes, how it is going to support multiple inheritance?
That I don't know properly, but I have written some examples like normally, but I didn't try it in Selenium.
Okay. I'm asking everyone, madam. Okay. So anybody is having any knowledge? Okay. I hope you all are having some knowledge. Is Java supports multiple inheritance? Anybody?
No.
What is multiple inheritance and how it is going to support?
Java will not support the multiple inheritance.
Java will not support. Are you sure, Srinivas?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Anybody else? Akash? Anybody else, guys?
No support multiple inheritance.
Okay. Anybody are telling yes? Everybody know?
Sir, I'm not sure, but we have to use typecasting like that. It won't support, I think. I'm not sure, sir, but.
Okay. Okay. Sure. I'm going to tell you. Don't worry. So what about you, Ravi?
I think we have to use abstract classes.
Abstract is
exactly.
fine. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, guys, it is a very, very important interview question. You can search it in your Google also. Okay. So whenever you are attending the interviews and all, so Java, you should be strong, guys. But we don't need multi-threading, serialization, all these concepts. You don't need to worry about that. At least OOPS concepts, please learn it. If you have any questions at the end, I'm going to give you my mail ID also. Or you can find our YouTube channel. You can send mail whenever I get time. Surely I will reply to you. That way, okay. So Java knowledge is very, very important, guys. Okay. So yeah, if you know Java, I am giving you the guarantee. If you know Java, you can learn anything. You can learn anything, guys. You can learn anything. If you know Java, you can learn anything. There is no doubt about it. Python, you can learn happily. Okay. So JavaScript, you can learn anything happily, you can learn. So try to learn Java first, at least OOPS concepts. That is very, very important. But don't be scared to learn any language. It is very easy, fundamental things. Okay, so that part is different. Later we will discuss. That's okay. So what I'm telling is, guys, so Java, okay, coming to the question part. Before going to, I'm going to show you the framework now. So before going to that, so why Java is not supported multiple inheritance, guys? For example, you have two classes. Let me take class A is there, extends B. Okay. Sorry, extends B, comma C. Is it a valid statement? Do you think?
No, sir.
Guys, please answer. So class A extends B, comma C. Is it a valid statement?
No, sir.
So you are trying to inherit from multiple classes. This is nothing but multiple inheritance. Okay. Do you think it is possible? It is
class
not.
we can't able to inherit.
Correct.
Class.
Yes. So multiple inheritance means you want to inherit from the multiple classes. So it is not at all possible.
Yes,
but Java supports multiple inheritance. How? You can take interface. Okay. You can take interface I1, implements. Are you getting my point? I2, comma I3. Is it valid statement?
Yes, sir.
Sure, everyone. Guys, is it a valid statement or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, perfect. Yes, interface supports multiple inheritance.
Multiple inheritance, yeah.
Correct. So this is how Java also supporting multiple inheritance. Okay. With classes, it is not possible, but interfaces, it is possible. Okay. So like this type of questions, you need to understand. You need to dig into it. Why it is supporting, why it is not supporting. Okay. So what is the problem here? Why it is not supporting here? Why it is, okay, sorry. Why it is not supporting, why it is supporting here? You can go through it and let me know still you did not understand. Okay. Fine. Okay. Right, guys. So let me enter into the framework. As I told you, different concepts will be there. Okay. The main starting point for any framework is pom.xml. From here, we will be having what, guys? All the dependencies will be there. Let me show you first diagram format and then we will enter into the framework. All the jar files and everything will be there. Fine. From here, what you are going to do, guys? So from the pom.xml, you will be having integration with your test-ng also. Okay, so it is going to have your integration of what guys? Your test-ng also you're going to integrate. Your pom.xml is containing what guys? Your test-ng.xml's integration also. Okay, this test-ng.xml integration is going to happen. It is containing what guys? As I told you, what is test-ng.xml is having? It is having your test scripts, what to run and all. Those class names we will be providing in your test-ng.xml. Okay, so this test-ng.xml, what we are having guys? So as I told you, we need to have these scripts, right? So you need to develop the scripts for it. These scripts you are giving in your test-ng.xml. So on what order it need to run and all in the scripts will be there. In order to develop these scripts, what are all the different things you require? One thing is what guys? You need your test data, where you need to maintain your test data. Okay, test data may be there in the Excel or different things. Or what are the things guys? Or environment variables you may need it. Environment variables means how many of you having idea guys? Or global variables you may need it. Environment means your URL, usernames, passwords and all guys. Global means how much wait time across the application you need to maintain. Okay, what are all the global constants are there? Those things you will maintain here. Perfect. What are all the utilities? I mean libraries required for you. Those all things are also important for you. Utilities means libraries guys. Sorry. Utilities means your libraries. Okay, different libraries. What are all the different libraries? Anybody can guess what libraries we may need it guys? Anybody having any idea what libraries we may need it? Okay, let me tell you. So coming to the libraries, for connecting to the Excel, you need one library. What is that? Anybody having any idea? Apache POI library is required. Similar way, for connecting to the DB, separate libraries will be there. For reading the PDF files, PDF box will be there. Separate libraries will be there. Okay. So different kind of things, different libraries are required for you. Library means, okay. So Apache POI is providing some libraries, but what is the problem here? Every time you should not write the same logic in different places in the framework. How you need to write guys? One logic you are writing means you should be in the position to reuse them. That is the reason we are using what? Utilities. At one place, all the libraries will be there. You are reusing those libraries by passing the input values. Input values like which Excel to read, which sheet to read. Those all you are providing as the input. Same libraries you can use for n number of cases. Okay. So yeah, you want to read from the text file. So, okay, for that again, you need some libraries for it. Different things, guys. Or you want to perform different operations and all, like you want to not only the text files and Excel files, you may read data from CSV files as well. You need libraries for it. Or in your functionality, you may have different logics as well. Okay, according to your requirement, you should be in the position to do it. So these all things are required for you. Okay, so far any questions guys? Any questions from anyone so far? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Any questions you can ask me guys? Perfect. So let me open. You can observe carefully here. This is the actual part I'm going to show you in last 20 minutes. Please observe carefully. I already told you this is the part 1. And part 2, again, I'm going to take integration with the Jenkins part and Selenium Grid bot and Selenium 4 futures I'm planning to conduct on next week or further weeks. Yeah, last week I have taken on Cypress. You can visit our YouTube channel. You can find it over there. Okay. So this is the Maven project, guys. Okay. This is the Maven project. I told you already pom.xml, right? Please open this and observe carefully what is there here. Pom.xml contains what guys? This is the dependency. Selenium dependency. Selenium Java. Which version it is going to download, guys? This is the version number. This version will download it for us. Maven will download these all jars files for us. We no need to download manually. Okay, so that is the reason I'm calling it as a Maven is a build tool, which will help us to download all our libraries automatically. Okay, if tomorrow some other version came, just what you need to do, guys? Guys, tomorrow some other version came. What
Change
you
the
need to do?
version.
Yeah, just change the version here and save this file. Automatically that version will be replaced in the old version. That's it. You no need to do anything. You no need to do any changes. Yeah, so no need to download manually actually. Yeah, see, different libraries, WebDriver Manager will be there. This is the little newly came. We no need to download all the Selenium jars and all nowadays. WebDriver Manager will take care of which browser to open and all. Okay, we no need to download specific Chrome driver or Firefox driver and all. This Apache Poi I told you, like for the Excel sheets, connecting to the Excel. Report ng for the reporting purpose. Extent reports usually in real time we will use for generating the reports. I will show you how the extent report will be there. Let me open this. You can see here how it is also a free. You can happily use it, free and open source also. Yeah, you can customize according to your requirement. Like this way it will come, guys. Okay, I executed 3 test cases. You can see here 3 are passed. Okay, so no, 3 steps are passed in this test case. This is the second test case. It is failed. Intentionally I am failing. You can see screenshot also updated here. So this is also failed. You can see screenshot as well. Okay, so like this way it will be there. So I will tell you how you need to. Yeah, here you want your logo or report name. This all you can change it. Usually extent reports we will be using in real time, guys. So log4j is for the logs purpose. I will tell you how to integrate and all. Okay, so that's it, guys. See, you are integrating this way your testng.xml. You can provide here. For this you need Surefire plugin, which is used for run your testng.xml and all. Fine. So this is how the pom.xml will be there. How you will get this file? When you create a new Maven project, go here, go to the new project. Okay, you'll get different options here. Okay, Maven. You can create a Maven project. By default, all these folders you will get it. Okay, you don't need to worry about that. Try it and let me know. Fine. Next, I'm going to show you. Okay, so I told you already how you can integrate here. For integration and all, you need what, guys? Maven Surefire plugin is required for integration. Okay, so Maven Surefire plugin is required for the integration, integrating your pom.xml with the testng. So what is this, guys? Your same testng.xml name you need to provide here. Okay, I'm going to ask you one doubt. Can I give only one XML here, or can I give more number of XMLs also? Anybody guess? Any guesses?
I think only one, sir.
Only one? Anybody else, guys?
More than.
Only one?
No, more than.
More than. Correct. So like this way, same syntax you can give. Okay. If you have more than XMLs or testng1.xml is there, you can give this way also. No problem. Okay. One by one, it will execute both. First, this one will be executed, and then this one will be executed. You can give a number of XMLs. That is not a problem. Okay. So this is also important interview question, guys. So perfect. Now what will happen, guys? Your pom.xml is there, and pom.xml you will guys, can you please mute somebody? Okay, thank you. Fine. So now I'm pom.xml. You are integrating here testng.xml. Let me open testng.xml. See here. Okay. So this is how usually you are going to give your testng.xml. You want to run parallelly. That is also I'm going to show you now. You can see here. This is the suite. Okay, this is the listener. Anybody know what is the use of listener? Guys, quickly, please. Anybody know what is the use of listener?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, perfect. So listener is something like, it is a watchdog, guys. What is the use of dog at our home, nighttime and all? Somebody will come, or somebody wants to enter into our house and all, it starts barking, right? Similar way, listener is something like when your test case is failed, it is going to listen to you and it will report accordingly in your report. Okay, some test case is failed. Selenium doesn't have any capability to understand that. That is also one more reason we are using testng. Testng is having capability to understand what test case is passing, what test case is failing. Selenium only for performing actions on your application. That's it, nothing else. They have given library how to interact with your application, how to identify the controls, how to perform the action. how to enter the data, how to read the data. That's it. So TestNG is something like one of the features they are providing is listeners, where it will help us. It will listen to us, like how it is giving here. You can see here how it is giving the result. It is screenshot and all, because it doesn't have Selenium capability. So that is the reason we are using TestNG for it. I'm going to show you that code as well, how it is listening and all. That's okay. So listener is something like we need to configure this part, listener class. See here. So listener class is helping us to what, guys? It is going to help us to, like this way you need to configure. See the listener class, guys. This is the listener class. Anyway, this code I already uploaded to my GitHub, guys. You can please have your own time and go through it. See, this is my channel. I mean, GitHub online testing help. Okay, online testing help is there. You can go to this project, online banking project. You can download. See, in the code, you can download option will be there. You can download it. Okay, or you want to clone it, you can use this clone ID. And going forward, I will take few sessions on each and every concept like TestNG, GitHub, Jenkins separately. So yeah, each and every week I'm planning to conduct some sessions and helpful to our people. Let me see how it will happen. Okay. So from this, you can download this project, guys. Okay. My GitHub ID is online testing help. You can refer there. Okay, fine. It is, yeah, GitHub, as I told you. So it is free and licensed is there. You can create your free account, guys. Fine. What is happening, guys? On test, what listener is going to do on test start. Whenever your test is starting, you want to do something. Okay, you can put that code here. Or your test is going to success, then what you want to do. Or your test is failure, what you want to do. When test failure, I have written code here to take the screenshot. That code I have written here. Okay, when test failure, I want to take the what, guys? Screenshot. How it need to take screenshot and all, I have written this code here. So what listener is going to do, guys? Whenever your script is failing, control will come to this method on test failure, and whatever the code here it is there, it is going to execute. I have written the code to attach the screenshot into what, guys? In the extent report. That is the use of the listener. Okay, perfect. So you can see here, test thread count 1 I am giving. Thread count 1 means what, guys? At a time only one it is going to run. If you give more than one also thread count, or you want to run parallelly, yes, here one more will be there, parallel, or you want to run parallel tests or methods, different options will be there here. You can see you want to run tests or you want to run methods, different options will be there. You can select whatever you want based on your requirement. But limitation of TestNG is what, guys? Is it will run on different machines? Guys, TestNG can run on different machines?
No, sir.
TestNG can run only on same machine. It is not having capable to, but in the same machine, can we run parallelly? Yes. Can we run different browsers parallelly in same machine? Yes, with TestNG. But can we run parallelly in different machines?
No.
No, not possible with TestNG. Then which one we need to use? Selenium Grid we have to. Correct. Okay. So like this way, whatever the test cases, this parameter will be there, guys. Like you can pass your parameter to each and every class. How you are capturing this parameter and all, I'm going to show you. Okay. Yeah. So I'm passing my parameter as a browser and its value is Chrome. These are all the 3 test cases are there. Okay. So if you're not giving parallel here, one by one, it is going to run. That's it. Okay. Any doubts on POM and TestNG, guys? Is it fine, everyone? Guys,
Yes, sir.
any doubts on this? Please be active and tell me, guys. Any doubts?
No, sir.
More than one browser we need to test what we have to give.
See, in the same case, you want to run more than one browser, copy this, okay? And put one more test here. Instead of Chrome, you can give here Firefox.
Okay.
Okay? What it is going to do? This test will run for Chrome. This test will run for Firefox. You want to run these 2 browsers parallelly, then what you need to do? Come here, give parallel equal to tests. That's it. Now what will happen? Tell me. This is one test. This is another test. These 2 tests I am asking you to run what? Parallel. So then The Chrome browser and Firefox browser, everything will run on parallelly now. That's it.
Okay.
Or you want to run it on another browser also, same thing. Like you want to run it on Edge also, put another test and give here your Edge. It is going to run on different browsers parallelly, okay? But in the same machine, that's it. Like this way, yeah.
If I give the count as 2, what will happen?
This count,
Yeah, that counts. Yes, sir.
okay. So this thread count you are giving 2, for example, at a time, it will run parallelly only 2. You are giving 3 tests, right? But
Okay.
at a time, it will run only what? 2. But you should not go here. You need to give that thread count here actually.
Okay. Separately, we should not give for each
Yeah, in the
browsers.
suit level, we have to give that part. I'm checking that. See, here thread count will be there. You need to give here. See, if I am giving 2 here, now understand carefully what will happen.
Only first 2 will
At
do
a
this.
time, no, not first 2. At a time,
Okay.
any 2 will run.
Okay. It will pick randomly.
Yeah, it will not follow this order, whatever you have given. So it will
Okay.
take any 2 will run parallelly. After, if for example, one is completed and one is still running, then immediately it will start the third one. Okay, it will not wait to complete the first one. So it means parallel means at a time parallelly 2 only will run.
Okay. Get it, sir.
Yeah, so that is how it will be there. So many options are there in TestNG. If you have time, you can go through it. Okay. If you have any doubts, and let me know. Like this way, we can configure, guys. Okay. Anyway, I'm not sure whether I configured it for Chrome, Edge, and Firefox. Let me check, and necessary modifications I will do in the framework now. If it is not supporting Firefox and Edge. Okay. Perfect. Because I'm going to run, I will try to run these 3 browsers parallel and show it to you. Perfect. Now coming to the different parts in our framework. So far, everything is clear. So first part is done, guys. Now I'm going to show you what different things are there in our framework. Okay. Different libraries and all. See, base is there. It is a base page actually. I'm not saying the same thing everybody is following in all the companies, but the optimized one which I developed. Okay. So I may have so many enhancements we can do on this framework, but that's fine. But to kickstart with this, I think this is pretty much fine for everyone. You can download and start using it. You don't need to do anything, just download it, go to your pom.xml, open it, okay? Or right click on this file, go to Maven, and you can do update project, okay? Just click on OK. All the libraries will be downloaded. So you can see here, updating Maven project. That's it. And just go to your test engine, run it. But ensure in your pom.xml, whatever the name you have given here, it should match with here. That is only the change. Okay. If you are getting an error, please check here what testengine.xml here, because I changed here actually whatever I uploaded into GitHub, some other name is there. Okay. Please check that. So that's fine. Now come back to the base. What is there in base, guys? So these after suit, after method, these all before method is coming from the testng, guys. Okay. So what it is going to do is before suit, before starting anything, first before suit will be executed. I am just initializing my report, extent report. After suit, at the end of all the test scripts executions, it is going to perform this action. I'm just closing the extent report. And before method, each and every method, it is going to execute, and this before method will run. And then after method, each method is completed, and after method is going to run. Okay. This is how I configured in the base page. Now let's go to common. Here, as I told you, right, it is a global variable. I mentioned wait time. Across application, my wait time is what? 10 seconds or whatever it is. So listener class, I already showed you. Like, what is the use of listener, guys? Anybody quickly? Guys, what is the use of listener class?
For watching.
Yeah, so it is going to watch how your script execution is going on. Where there is a failure, it is going to tell you. It is going to take the screenshot and attach to your report. It is a continuous watching your execution. When there is a failure, listener will be activated, and the corresponding on test failure method will be activated. And whatever code you have written there, it is going to perform that operation. Okay, perfect. And where you are configuring this listener, guys, 2 ways will be there. Instead of a class, you can do it, or directly to apply to all these classes, you can put here also. Okay, perfect. So that's fine. This is listener. Now coming to the page classes, guys. Okay, carefully understand the last part, guys. So these are all the different pages. As I told you, you remember the famous framework is what, guys? I told you. What is the framework I told you, guys? Famous one. Page object model with page factory, guys. Okay. No, I told you somewhere, right? It is what, guys? I might have cleared it. Page object model plus page factory is the very famous framework, guys. Okay. This is the framework usually the people are following nowadays. Page object model with page factory is the latest one. I mean, most of the projects we are using are so many of the projects we are using. Why means I'm going to show you now. Okay, please carefully understand. So we need to develop each and every page. Let me take my website and sample application. Let me take here. Okay, this is our website, guys. If you have any time and all, please refer this. And anyway, I'm going to add blog also and soon so that you can find all the uploaded different projects here. If anybody want to practice and all, you can send a mail. We will see. We will work on that. Okay, I'm going to tell you in our sessions usually this banking project end to end I will be covering in my trainings and all. Okay, fine. So you're going to sign in. Okay, let me change. Fine. So this is the application, guys. You can see here. For example, you can come here, new account. This is one page, guys. For this page, you are going to maintain a one class. All these locators, everything will be there in that class. All the different operations, different functionalities in this page, you're going to maintain into a same class. Okay, you are dividing your functionality in page level. That is about page object model. Okay, you are dividing your functionalities page level, guys. This is one page. Coming to this one more page, you'll be having all these locators and functionalities in another page. Same transactions, one more page is there. Okay, deposit page or withdraw page or transfer page. These are all you can see now here. This is home page, guys. All the home page related locators are here and corresponding functionalities are here. See, this is one functionality. This is another functionality. This is another. Are you getting my point, guys? Everyone? Guys.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So I hope, yeah, everyone is following. Need to drop. It would be great if you can share recording. Abhilash. Sure, Abhilash. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that will be fine. Anyway, I'm going to upload this into our YouTube channel. You can find it there. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Perfect. So, yeah, that is what he is giving respect to me, right? So he sent a note and after I said, okay, then he left. Okay. So that is the reason respect is very, very important for everyone, guys. We have to give respect. Right. Perfect. Guys, this thing is everybody clear? So page up, this is same way, admin login page. I will tell you how we are giving here and all. Okay, new account page, transaction page, home page, login page. Each page, its own locators, its own methods will be there. This is nothing but page object model. Now, where is page factory? That I'm going to tell you now. Observe carefully here. Okay. So yeah, if you have any urgency works or anything, guys, you guys can carry on. I will continue this session. And if any questions and all, anyway, if you'll wait till the end, then anyway, you can go through the recording as well. That is also fine. But you can ask any questions at the instantly to me if you are in this session. So yeah, if that is fine, you can go ahead. Otherwise, you can be in the call. We will discuss and answer all your questions at the ending. Fine. It might take another 10-15 minutes. We'll see. So this is, guys. So these are all the different locators. You need to follow these annotations. Okay. At the rate find by, it is given by the page factory annotation, guys. Okay. At the rate find by given by the page factory annotation. It is very, very important interview question, guys. In the page factory, what is the annotations you have used? They're going to ask you. We are using mostly find by. Okay. Perfect. This is your X path. And you need to, how you know, you guys already know how to take the X path and all. Okay. So similarly, these are all the at the rate find bys, and these are all your locators, guys. You may get it out, sir. All the places you have used XPath. Can I use CSS? Yes, you can use CSS or ID, name. Okay, whatever you want, you can use a name or ID, whatever you want. Okay, you can use it. So this is very, very important, guys, in Page Factory. Anybody can tell me. So this is my class name, this admin homepage. This is my method name, admin homepage. What is this? Anybody can guess it? Anybody can guess it? What is this?
It's a constructor.
Perfect, madam. Who is that?
Lakshmi.
Lakshmi. Oh, thanks, madam. So it is a constructor. Perfect. So yeah, so constructor contains class name and method name is same. Okay, again, another question I'm going to ask you. When constructor is going to invoke?
When an
Right.
object is created for the class, constructor is removed.
Perfect. So whenever object is creating for this class, then constructor is going to invoke. You no need to make a separate method call to perform this constructor. You automatically, when you create an object, this code will be executed. So some code you want to execute by default without calling on the basis of object creation, that code you need to put it into inside of a constructor. Now come back to this code. What I am doing, I am assigning, already I have created two variables here. Okay, those variables I am trying to get as input for this constructor. Later you will understand. So those two variables I am assigning to these local variables or this class level variables, and I'm giving an implicit weight or maximize. What is this statement? This is very, very important statement. What is this? What it is going to do is page factory dot init elements. It is going to initialize all these locators. If this statement is executed, you no need of all these things and all. Just by using this name, and you can perform any action on that particular control. So it is going to initialize all these locators available in your class. That is what it is going to do. Okay, I will show you practically. See, this is one method, guys. Do I have used anywhere how normally we will write to perform any action? Anybody tell me? Driver dot find element by dot xpath, and you need to provide xpath dot is displayed. You need to write, correct?
Yes.
Guys, tell me.
Sir, yes, sir.
But why I have used home page text here? Because it is initialized by what? Page factory dot init elements is already initialized this element. In that case, if you are using page factory, you no need to write again all the things driver dot find element by dot xpath or by dot id dot. All these things not required. Okay, just by using this name, you can perform whatever the operation you want. See all the places. See account management dot click I have given. Where is account management here? See, somewhere, yeah, see here.
27.
So yeah, you can directly use these names. It will page factory automatically. You are providing this driver internally. It will performs everything, and this is equal to driver dot find element by dot xpath. That syntax equal to this element. Okay. So directly you can perform all these actions. See, logout dot click I am giving. I am not giving driver dot find element and all. This advantage you are getting with what, guys? Not page object model. You are getting with page factory. Okay, perfect. I don't think I need to explain all these classes and all because we are short of time. I'm going to close the session in another 15 minutes. So that's fine. You can see here, every class I will be having one constructor where you are initializing all the available locators in this class. And I'm going to perform corresponding actions in this class. That's it. Every class, it will be same thing. In this class also, these are all the locators. And these are all the different methods. That's it. Okay, sorry, this is the constructor and this is the corresponding method. Okay, so far it is clear. Any other doubts on this?
Yes, sir. Why we are using particularly this POM plus page factory? Any other alternatives?
Yeah, you can use Cucumber. Cucumber is the, you know, right? So it is the way of writing the scripts. That is the another way. Like future files will be there where usually it will be given by the BA people and all, they can write. Those future files, you can use it and you can run it. That is the another kind of a framework. And you can also use data-driven frameworks or keyword-driven frameworks. That completely on your requirement. That completely on the what type of project you are working on. Some projects mostly you need to work on data. Data need to run your scripts. Then you can go with data driven. Like this type of project, as I showed you, this is more of a functionality and UI side validations. For these projects, yes, most of the times we will use page object model. Anyway, in the future, I may take some sessions on Cucumber also. Then you will understand. Okay.
Okay,
So
then
that completely depends on the requirement from the client and the project functionalities, madam.
okay, we can't decide as a tester. We have to go use Cucumber BDD, or we have to go for POM. This framework, POM framework. How to choose?
Yeah. So how to choose which framework is nothing but you need to understand your application of functionalities, which is opted for your project. Based on that, you need to design the framework. You need to understand first your project functionalities, what you are looking for. You are more of a UI validations, or you are more of a DB validations, or you need to compare front end to back end or back end to front end. What type of reports client is expecting from you, either it will be HTML reports or Allure reports or BDD kind of a reports, or what type of flexibilities in the framework he is expecting. You want to pass some what type of data and what he is expecting. So depends on all these things. Yeah. So you need to design the framework, madam. Okay.
Okay.
So it is not like we are not depending on one thing. You cannot say to the client like, okay, I have this framework. I will use this one only. Don't tell anything other frameworks and all. I don't know.
Okay.
You cannot tell that way to the client. You have to listen to the client. What is his expectation? Based on that, you need to design something for him.
Okay. In Selenium is a framework, sir, and we are using another framework called
No, see, I told
POM.
you already. Selenium is not a framework, madam. Okay. Selenium is what
It's
I
a
told you.
yeah. Okay, I got it. POM. This one is a framework.
Correct.
POM.
Yeah,
Okay.
POM is a framework. POM with Page Factory is a framework. Cucumber is a
Okay.
framework. Data driven is a framework. Keyword driven is a framework. TestNG is a framework. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, got it. Sorry.
Perfect. So, last 15 minutes, guys. You can see here. And the second part, as I told you, I'm going to integrate with GitHub and Maven. GitHub and Jenkins and Selenium Grid. I may take in next week. We'll see. So anyway, everybody registered, right? We're logging into the Zoom, or anybody is missed. So that we will be handy with your data, and any free workshops will be there. We will be sending you all the details, guys. Okay. Perfect. Now, very, very important thing. Come here. This is my test case. Okay. This is my test case, guys. This @test is the annotation coming from where? It is the test_ng annotation. @test means it is one test case. Okay. This is the one test case. It means it is one test case. Okay. So before going to the test cases, I have some utilities also. So this is for random number generations part. I have written one method. Read properties. For reading properties, I have written one method. I did not add it here for reading Excel files, DB, all this stuff. I'm going to add it soon. And whenever I uploaded something, I will be notified you guys. Please join into our Telegram groups also, so that you will get all the updates from us, guys. Okay, perfect. Now go to this test case. You can see here. @test is a one test case, guys. Okay, and these are all the variables. And you are reading something from where this read properties is there. Anybody can guess it? Where this utility is there? This is there in this read properties class. Without creating an object, how you are able to access this method, guys? Anybody? I did not create an object to read properties. How can I am able to read this? Anybody? Guys, can you come here? What type of method it is? It is a static method. When it is a static method, directly you can, by using class name and this method name, you can use it. Okay, perfect. So guys, please understand here what I'm doing here. I'm trying to create an object to which class? Admin login page class. Okay, let me close remaining all, close others. And you can see admin login page, right? This is the one. Guys, when I create an object to this class, usually here, do you have constructor or not? This is your constructor. In your test case, you are trying to create an object here. What will happen? Automatically, these two parameters will go to where? This admin login page class, and this part is going to execute. This part is clear for everyone? Guys,
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
okay. So in this part is containing page factory.init elements. It means that It is going to initialize all these locators automatically. Then what I need to do? Login.launch URL method I am calling. Okay. Which method is going to call, guys? Login.launch app method. See, URL you are passing. It is going to launch your URL. That's it. Next, login.login. One more method you are calling. Username and password you are passing. What will happen? It will goes to here. Login method somewhere will be there. See, this is the login method. You are passing username and password. It is going to log into the application. Okay. Next, admin home page you are creating object. Again, driver test you are passing. It is going to initialize the what? It is going to call internally what, guys? Guys. It is going to call internally constructor, and same thing will happen. All the elements in that constructor will be initialized in that page. Then directly you can make a call to all those methods available for them. That's it. This is how we are going to develop the scripts in real time. Okay, perfect. So next things you can see here, guys. I implemented with resources, some of the resources also. This is our environment variable properties file. Like this way we will maintain. Okay. So like this way, log4j2.properties file. What is the use of log4j, guys? You can see here carefully. Like this way, logs it is going to generate. Okay, what is the use of logs, guys? Whenever you draw money from your account, the bank is going to send a SMS to you. What is the use of it? With that SMS will help you to increase or decrease money in your account. Guys, please help me. With that SMS, what you are going to do? Is it going to help you to increase or decrease or any changes in your account? No, it is kind of a informational message, correct?
Notification.
But when it will help you, you withdrawn 5,000, but 50,000 is deducted in your account, then the information message is helpful to you or not?
Yes.
So this is also same thing. It is going to record all the logs. When something is failing, you can come here. You can see here instead of info, you can see here error. Okay, all the errors you can filter it out. Why it is failing, at what time it is failing, you can see. Okay, so log is something like it is going to help you when something is failed or you want to see information messages, you can see. That is not a problem. Screenshots, all the screenshots I'm going to put it here. Whatever the error screenshots I'm going to get, I can see here. Okay, so extent report part, I forgot to show you that how I integrated extent reports. Okay, so extent reports is very simple thing, guys. You don't need to do much for the extent reports and all. Already I told you, you can come here, base page. Okay, extent reports I am invoking here. This is the one initialize report I am doing for the extent reports. So many other configurations you can do it on extent reports, guys. Okay, and this is the one which you are going to close it. Okay, so one thing you need to understand here, every test case I am extending something here. What is this, guys? Extends base page. What base page is containing? Your report related stuff here it is having. So if I'm extending this HTML reporter or this extent is available to my child test class or not? Guys. So when I'm extending this, my extent, it is a class level variable. It is available to my test class. So that is the reason I'm able to pass that whatever I created his base page test. Okay, here I'm creating a test, right? Okay, this test will be, yeah, you can see here. This test will be, guys, can you please mute, guys? Shankar, can you please mute yourself, please? Thank you. Okay, so fine. This test will be available to, might be confusing to you, but try to understand and later go through it one more time. I'm passing this test, okay, as a one parameter to your object creation and all. Fine. This is how I am invoking the extent reports. Okay. Any questions? I'm going to run now and show it to you. Everything I explained you, whatever is there in this framework. Any questions? Anything? I will show you practically how it is running and all. And before that, I need to check it out, right? Whether the code is available for different browsers or not. Let me check that. Okay. So yes, I'm having Chrome. I'm having Firefox. Perfect. Already I'm having for Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. Let me see. But the same names I have to use Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. Okay. Now come back to your testng.xml. all same case I need to give. Chrome here, capital C is there. You need to pass small here, capital. Okay, here small you need to provide. That's it. Now if we'll run it. Okay, guys, before going to run it, any questions, anything from anyone? It may fail, guys. Some of the test cases, some changes may be there. Okay, any questions, anything? Before going to run, last 10 minutes session, guys. Any questions, anything you can tell me, you can ask me.
Sir, one question regarding the app logs.
Sure.
Creating the logs. How are
Yes.
we creating the logs? How are we adding the logs?
Oh, okay. Okay. So thanks. You reminded me. I forgot to update you that. See here, log4j2.properties file is there, right? This is the configuration where I am providing, where it need to. You can see here, I have provided the file name here, applogs.log. The same name you can see here, logs, applogs.log. Okay. This is the format, how it need to log and all. Okay. So this is provided by the log4j. You can see in your pom.xml also, I might have added log4j related libraries here. Okay. These two libraries are required for us for log4j. But how I am integrating this log4j and all, you can come here in your testng.xml. I think not testng.xml. Okay, let me open your test here. The very first statement I might have added something. Our base page. Yes. Okay. Where I have added log4j related stuff to integrate. Might be your class level I might have added. Yes. See, you can see here. The class level I have added logger log equal to log manager dot get logger, which class you are logging. Okay. So wherever you want, just you can use this statement. That's it. Nothing more you need to do. Then whatever the log statement you are using, whatever the assert statements you are using, right? Or test these assert statements automatically log into in that log file. Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
One more. Yeah. One more.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. One more question.
Yes.
That's for taking screenshot. How are we? How are you doing?
Taking screenshot, you can go to your listener class. I already showed you. Like here we have given basepage.test. You might already see in this method add screen capture from path. Okay. So you can see this method in the screenshots path. It is going to store. This is the one where we are using to integrate into the extent report. But for taking screenshot here, I have used take screenshot one more method. You can see here. Going to take screenshot, get screenshot as output type.file. This file can store your screenshot. Okay. And it is going to copy that file into the screenshots folder, which just now I showed you here. Screenshot folder, all the screenshots will be copied. And okay. So with this screenshot name, that name I am using here. Sorry, can you please mute it, guys? Ravi, can you please mute, please? Hello? Ravi, are you there?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So, yeah, Nijo, I hope you understand.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Perfect. So, guys, any other questions before I'm going to run and show it to you? Perfect. Okay, what I want to run, guys, you can run pom.xml or you can run testng.xml. Okay, that is your choice. So I'm going to run my testng.xml. You can see here what failures are there and leave it, guys. But you can ensure 3 browsers are invoking and running or not. Please observe that part. Any script issues, anything will be there. Later, I will fix it. As I told you, yeah, another session will be cannot have the same test. Okay, I understand this. So please change this test name, guys. Name test1 or test2. You can give. That's it. What is the expectation of this execution now? Anybody tell me what it need to do? Okay, so I don't want to give all these tests, leave it at least one test. Let me run it now because to save my time, because we don't have more time now. Okay, now what is the expectation of this test engine.xml? Anybody?
In 2 browsers, it should execute all the scripts.
Okay, let me give here thread count 3. Now tell me. All 3 browsers it is going to run now parallelly, correct?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So you can observe carefully here and see how it is executing. Run as testng suite. Okay, now it need to launch 3 browsers parallelly, guys. Please observe carefully. Chrome browser already started. Perfect. And Firefox is started. Perfect. and it should launch Edge browser also. Why I have given thread count 3, right? It need to launch Edge as well. Correct. Perfect. See, you can observe carefully here. 3 are launched or not? Guys, 3 browsers are launched here.
Yes.
So that is how you can run parallelly on different machines. I mean different browsers. But can I run different browsers in different machines by using TestNG?
No.
It is not at all possible. Then we need to use what? Selenium Grid.
Grid.
Perfect. So this is what I want to cover in today's workshop, guys. Is it helpful to you, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Sorry? Guys, is it helpful to you, everyone, this session?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Why it is not logged in? Might believe about it. What is the error? Later I will see. But anyway, it launched in 3 browsers. That's perfect. Okay. So this is how framework will be there. In the next week, I'm trying to upload. This framework already is there in GitHub, but I will explain you how to integrate with Jenkins, how to run it on it, or I want to run on different Docker containers, how we need to run these scripts on Docker containers. I will try to create 3 containers. One will for Chrome, one for Firefox, one for Edge. How I can run in 3 different containers parallelly these 3 scripts. Okay, so that part I'm going to take in the coming weeks. Please touch base with us or subscribe to our channel. Okay, let me give you all these details. Okay, so whenever anybody want to any new updates and all, so please subscribe to both of our YouTube channels are there. Chris Software Solutions is my company name, and this is also YouTube channel is there. Okay, you can refer there. And online testing help, one more channel is there, which I recently started only for testing. From my company, not only testing, guys, any IT technologies, we are providing the trainings and all. Okay, all the IT technologies, but you can find testing related stuff in this website. Okay. So I'm going to add blog as well in the coming soon. You can find so many articles in our website. Recently, which I started this website and to give more and more quality trainings on the testing side. That is what my intention is. Okay, even our training plan is also very different, guys. That later I will tell you. Okay, our Telegram channel is also there. Its name is also Online Testing Help. Our Telegram channel, please subscribe over there. Daily, I'm used to put different quizzes or different questions. Recently, I have started and I'm giving different quizzes also over there, polls. You can involve, you can also involve in those polls and try to test your skills. Okay. Same will be there in our Facebook and all other social media also. I used to daily post my polls, different questions, multiple choice questions. I used to post daily, guys. You can follow that. So, and at the end of the day, I try to give an answer for those questions. Going forward, I want to give you, if anybody wants to, sir, you can give daily assignments to me. I can do those assignments and send it to you by end of the day. Anybody will be there. Happily, you can send a mail to me on this mail ID. I will try to do something for you guys. Okay. If you are capable or having time, sir, I will do assignments daily. You can send me. Okay. That somehow I will plan and do it for you guys. Okay. This is our official mail ID. You can send any queries or anything. Online testing help at gmail.com, or you can send mail also to info@onlinetestinghelp.com. Okay. You can, yeah, any mail ID you can send it. We will follow these mail IDs and we will try to help you on anything. Okay. Perfect, guys. This is what I want to share in this video. Anything else you want to know from me? Anything I missed as I committed for this session?
So one more doubt.
Yes.
If Selenium won't support React.js and AngularJS applications, right?
Correct.
Then what kind of applications we can automate using Selenium?
Any web applications which is not developed with React.js and AngularJS. Some applications you can develop with backend Java, Python, C#, these languages also by using HTML, right? Those all you can test with Selenium, but front end nowadays and all they are using full stack like React.js, AngularJS, and React Native and all. Those are all not supported by the Selenium. Again, you need to go with either Protractor is a tool, or you can go with Cypress, or you can go with Playwright. So many tools are there for this. Okay.
Okay, what about PHP? Some websites, old websites we
Yeah, see, Selenium supports any language applications developed with. Only difference is front end. Front end, you are using HTML. Yes, it will support. There is no issue in that. But front end, you are using JavaScript, advanced JavaScript like Angular and React, then it is not supporting. That is the problem.
Okay, sir. Clear. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anything else, guys, before wrapping it up? Please subscribe to our channels, guys, and help me. Okay. So yeah, our training model is also completely different. That next time when I get time, I will tell you it is out of time now. So please subscribe to our channels. Or any doubts, anything, or any applications or any assignments you want to do it from my side, please shoot a mail to me on this. I'm happily serve you guys. Okay. Right, guys. Last 1 minute. Any other question from anyone before wrapping it off? But thank you so much, guys, for joining. Really appreciate your time given to us. Okay. So I hope I have covered almost everything required for you in the framework point of view. But in the coming sessions also, every week I'm planning for some free workshop so that I can share my knowledge with you guys. Last week's I did on Cypress. Please visit that video or refer that video in who asked the React and Angular kind of support, guys? Sukanya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sukanya, you can refer my YouTube channel as I given you, and yeah, already uploaded for Cypress. That really helps you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, my YouTube channel I uploaded. These are all my YouTube channels. Chris Software Solutions and OnlineTesting.com. Any channel you can refer. Both the channels you can find that video. This one recently I started. This one is there from longer. Okay. This one I started only for testing, guys. Only testing stuff you want to see, you can refer this. Or you want to see all other stuff, all other technologies, you can refer this channel. Okay, fine.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, Ravi.
Sir, in a real-time projects, they write test cases. Test scripts in the Maven projects only.
Test scripts.
Yeah.
Writing the test scripts, how it is related to Maven? Maven is mainly for the build tool. It will help you to download the libraries and you can integrate with testng.xml.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That is the part of a Maven. Like Maven, so many build tools are there. Yeah.
In every project, they will use the Maven, right? That's why,
yeah. So like Maven, so many build tools are there. As per their comfortability, they can use either Maven, or other build tools. Okay. Like Maven is the very famous, and for Selenium, most of the people are using Maven.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, guys. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. Good night for everyone. Please keep in touch on my mail IDs. Okay. So any information or you are ready for assignments from me or anything, please let me know on these mail IDs. Okay. And keep in touch, guys. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye.